Yo, Surreal Talk Radio, your man, Calico the Surrealist from WPRK 91.5 FM Winter Park, kicking it at the dog with our special guests in the building. Hey, man, we got a hot show lined up tonight, man. We're going to set things off with my surreal topic of the day. Got music from around the way. We got our throwback track, my favorite part of the show, the pump it or dump it. Y'all get to call in, talk to us about the music we playing and everything we saying right here on Surreal Talk Radio. All right, man, listen, my special guest chilling with us tonight. His brother right here is a promoter. He's a talk show host, a television producer, definitely an all-around hustler. Yeah, man, we got my man G Money in the building.
What it do? I'm in the building, that's right. You know what I'm saying? Doing it right here, 91.5. That's right, man. I feel special in the building, man. This really feels like back at home.
Man, hey, this gonna be a hot show, man. We got G Money in the building, man. Hey, I ain't even mentioned we got my man, the legendary Willie C in the background.
C in the background, my dog.
Thing. All right, man. So, we're gonna get things started, man. Well, listen, man. Before we even get started, bro, I wanna, thank you so much for doing our show, man, and helping us grow the platform. You sharing our live, man. We got this thing live and jumping, man. So, on my page and just push share.
Okay. Oh man.
Yeah, man. Y'all get ready to call in too. I'm gonna drop that number for y'all. But man, like I say, man, I want to thank you so much for doing our show.
I appreciate being here, though. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. So let's get into it, man. I want to talk about my surreal topic of the day first, just for a little bit, get a little icebreaker going, conversation. Then we're gonna find out all about you, man. So tonight, my surreal topic of the day, I want to talk about this No Limit and Cash Money versus.
Oh man, hey, good topic.
Yeah, bro,
good topic.
This is my first show since it went down. You know what I'm saying? Now I want to ask you all, rip, man. Going into this thing, who did you have? Cash Money, No Limit. Like, who you think was gonna win before you seen it now?
Well, I kind of knew No Limit. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna win because P was really doing it for the culture. So, you know what I'm saying? With him doing it for the culture, it really meant a lot, man. So, P done his homework. So I already really knew P was going to take it. You know what I'm saying? No limit, all the way.
Hey, man, shout out to P, man. That was actually my last interview. I interviewed P, man. He didn't let us know that he was going to do the verses, but it was all good. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie to you though, man. I had Cash Money on that one, man. I seriously thought, Cash Money.
You had Cash Money?
I thought they were gonna wash it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here's the thing though, because I kind of felt like they wasn't gonna have Turk because all the riff-raff that was going on, but I was banking on Wayne.
Right.
Exactly. Now I feel like definitely Lil Wayne is definitely the best Cash Money artist. I feel like Lil Wayne was the best Cash Money on both of the labels. I mean, the best artists on both of the labels.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And and that's I really don't count Snoop Dogg because for one, he wasn't like an original No Limit artist.
Well, I mean, you really have to count Snoop. To be honest, you have to count Snoop because really, if Birdman put aside a lot of his difference, you know what I'm saying? He really could have bought Drake. He really could have bought Nicki Minaj. Those all up under Cash Money, and he really didn't put aside his differences.
Yeah,
and that's what really you got to remember. Wayne didn't come because of. They talked about it, and then Wayne didn't come because he basically said Turk couldn't come, and Wayne was saying, "Well, hey, if the whole crew don't come, then I'm not there."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
let me ask you this, man. Snoop on No Limit, and the Snoop on No Limit. You actually like Snoop on No Limit? Like he was a good rapper to you on that label?
Well, you got to remember Snoop bounced around in his time. He bounced around in his time, but Snoop was No Limit. You can't take it away from him. He bounced around, but he was No Limit. So I like Snoop on the label, to be honest. I do.
Give it to you, man. I personally feel like that was some of his worst work, though. I feel like when he was with Death Row and stuff like that's when we got the best Snoop with Dre and all of that. But I ain't taking nothing from him, man. I actually think Mystical was the best No Limit artist.
Right.
In my opinion.
Yes.
But
Shout out to Mike. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
shout out.
I've had all those guys on my show like Master P,
Yeah.
Birdman, all those guys. I done had personal interviews with personal relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And they Mike, we before Mike got locked up, we was actually running Mike on a tour.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Which we call him Mike, but it's mystical.
Yeah.
We was running Mike on a tour, and before he got locked up. So I done seen him, and like you said, Mystical really was one of the hottest artists on No Limit.
Oh yeah, man, definitely, man. You know, in my opinion, what we saw with that was, you know, it was just way too many artists. Like Master P, like you said earlier, he just had way too much. He had too much ammunition for Cash Money.
Yeah.
Juvenile couldn't hold it down by itself. It almost looked like, you know, Juvenile versus everybody.
Exactly. It was,
You know what I mean?
it was a Juvenile show, really, to be honest. But you know, I mean, that's what Baby ended up with because you know, he didn't. It was, I don't know, Baby. To me, Baby wasn't focused that night. He wasn't focused. I don't know if he had too much to drink. You know what I'm saying? Baby wasn't focused that night. He was just, it was just something he had to prove. He had something to prove. I mean, him announcing NBA YoungBoy, that wasn't the time. You know what I'm saying?
And going back to what you said about P doing his homework, man, you know, like they had everything, man. They had the female presence with Mia X.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They had everything.
Yes.
And so, you know, man, it kind of, you know, like you're saying right now, touching on the fact that Birdman, he just wasn't, you know, wasn't very sportsmanlike about the whole situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he definitely, you know, had a sore loser type of, you know, vibe going on.
I don't know what Birdman was on that night. I'm telling you, because even him talking on stage, man, it just seemed a little different. I ain't never really seen him on that timeline like that.
Now, Cash Money would have really been on the thing. Imagine this, right? This is you know, it's a lot of shoulda, woulda, couldas out there. Right? Imagine this, right? So imagine Juvenile come out and he do the Hum remix and he bring out Jay-Z.
Oh man. Yeah.
Come on, man. Now he did that. It's a wrap. It's over. I mean, Master Peter could have just packed it up and went home.
I mean, you know, like I said, you right. Imagine.
Imagine, you know what I'm saying?
You know, imagine them playing Lil Wayne song and he wasn't there. A million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
right,
I mean, some of that wasn't cause for.
Right. Now I feel you, man. I definitely understand exactly what you're saying. But yeah, man, you know, I definitely, man. Do we need to touch on anything else with on this Cash Money, man? Because I definitely want to have time to chop it up with you. We talked about Birdman. You know, I think going back to the whole thing with Birdman, I think Master P definitely took advantage of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, especially if Birdman came out there with a statement. You know, I started this, I started that.
Right.
Let's take this call right quick.
Okay.
Yo, so Real Talk Radio, you live.
Yo, what's going on, sir? How you feel?
I'm feeling good. What's going on?
And this is Union, man. I'm in California.
Union calling in from Cali, man. What's going on with you?
Man. Y'all talking about the verses and everything? Y'all still on that?
Yeah. Let's hear what you got.
Okay. Well, who was rocking with who first and foremost?
I'm rocking with No Limit. It's G Money. I'm rocking with No Limit.
G Money rocking with No Limit. I was going for Cash Money, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck. 05, man. Well, the way I saw it, as soon as they announced that these two enterprises was coming together, I felt as though I was like, damn. I seen it from. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Calico. Like I seen it 5 miles away that No Limit was gonna stuff a month holding them.
Okay, talk to me.
So here's the thing about that. Now, I was for No Limit on the strength that Master P professionally, he's always been stickler for his business and for his imprint. So you knew that he was gonna make sure that everything was on point. Now you know how they was doing all that stepping and everything like that.
Yeah.
He been doing that going back to the Ghetto D-Day, so that's nothing new. So he was just doing what he had been doing. But I just always felt Cash Money was never, as far as with their stage presence, they just were never really on point. And that's even going back to the days when BG had the Chopper City in the Ghetto and the 400 Degrees and everything. Juvenile, it's really thinking about it, Juvenile really learned how to be a performer when DMX got with him.
Right.
So if you really want to break it down, because that's when he knew he needed to learn how to perform. Okay. So the fact of the matter is that's why they didn't do the Super Bowl, because they just don't know how to perform.
Well, let me slide in the bins with the fished out fins on you real quick and ask you this one. If Juvenile would have came out with that Han remix and he brought Jay-Z on stage, you think it would have been over?
You really don't need the Han remix. The Han song is already jamming. That's one of the worst Jay-Z verses I ever heard.
Hey, but I'm just saying, for the theatricals, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that's one of the worst Snoop verses we ever heard on, that C Murder song. But it's the fact that he is Snoop.
True.
Well, I mean, Snoop put his extra flavor on it too, though. They took the music out. Snoop put his extra flavor on it. So
it's the theatricals, man.
Yeah.
But I think Snoop is great. Snoop's celebrity definitely elevated it. But the fact is that even though he was a star before, he got No Limit. Same goes for Mystico, but Mystico was definitely more palatable to that No Limit sound. Posted, he was. I mean, if Mystico wasn't on his vacation, that would have been crazy. But Cash Money had the songs, they got the hits and everything like that. I think at times they didn't really match them well. I just think that No Limit was just a little bit more organized in their presentation. I wouldn't have come out with 400 Degrees.
No, I think like you said, G Money said the same thing. He said P really did his homework.
He did his homework, man.
But man, listen, man, I want to make sure we got enough time to chop it up with G. Sure. Definitely appreciate your call, though, man, and hit us back, man. If we pick it up, we put that up.
No Limit, but I'm gonna say this: No Limit for the win. No Limit was No Limit. Just they always had it. They was the underdogs. If I was a betting man, I would have definitely betted on Master P. And then on the strength that you got to remember too, No Limit. Where did No Limit start at?
Oh, you talking about the West Coast?
Richmond,
I forgot you. I forgot you from California. Make it up my mind. Yeah, we forgot you calling from California, man.
He slid that in there.
That label got thought about in Houston, Texas, but it was realized in the Bay Area.
All right, bro. All right, bro. Appreciate your call,
man. He slid that in there.
He slid. All right. Hey, so G, man, so check it out. Hey, listen, I'm gonna open up the hotlines, man. I'm gonna play this song. It's called "The Pump It or Dump It," right? So I'm gonna play a song, man. I want to get your critique on this, man. Ultimately, we want to know: should we keep this in rotation or should we get rid of it? All right.
Okay.
So the name of this artist right here, he's from the Orlando area. His name is Chris Wheeler. Right? Chris Wheeler. And
Chris Wheeler.
Yeah, Chris Wheeler.
Okay.
His, name of his song right here is called "She Like," right here on some Real Talk Radio. Check it out.
Let's check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, we off now, so so you can say
I like it.
Right here? A little bit more? Like that? Oh, this way.
We live at 91.5. That's right. 91.5. We locked in on the radio. Doing the radio interview with G Money. What's this guy's name? What's his guy name? What's his name? What's his name? Yeah. Chris Willer. Shout out to him. I kind of like them tones. I like that. Quick commercial break. Don't y'all go nowhere. We live, man. We doing it. All right. That's right, doing it right here, 91.5. Hey man, I'm feeling like I'm back home, man. Feeling real good though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving this conversation about Master P too, man. We're gonna have to revisit that though. But yo, man, open up the hotlines. Anybody want to call in and tell us what you think about the song? 407-646-2915. 407-646-2915.
Call in. Give me that number one more time. 407-646-2915. 2915. Call in. We on 91.5. Call in right now. Word on the street.
Hey, G. That song I just played right there, man. We pumping this thing, we dumping it, man. Tell me how you feel.
I'm going to go with Pump It, bro. I mean, I'm going to go with Pump It, man. Because, you know, like I said, I like the production on the song.
Okay.
I like how they laid back with it. So you know, I'm gonna go with Pump It. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with Pump It, man. It seems like it's upbeat and it's of that era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. G Money showing love, man. Let me give me some thumbs up back here. What is C, man? Come on, man. That track I just played. We going thumbs up, we going thumbs down, man.
Thumbs up.
Willie C, thumbs up, my dog. Willie C, y'all see Willie C in the building. He's saying thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Thumbs up. Okay. Y'all see, man, we're in the radio station over there.
All right, man. So we pumping this thing so far, man. Y'all call in and let us know how you feel. 407-646-2915. In the meantime, we're going to get real live with my man G Money. Find out all about him, what he got going on, all that good stuff. All right, man. So we can do it like this. Hey, G Money, man. So listen, not to be mistaken for New Jack City's G Money, you know, played by Alan Payne.
Right.
This is Orlando's G Money, all right?
Yeah.
All right, man. So, first of all, man, off rip, man, tell them why you call yourself G Money, man.
Hey, man, I was given this name, man, because I'm like the number one hustler in the city. Ain't too many cats. You know what I'm saying? I go from doing it all, man. I mean, whatever it takes to make some money, good hustle, good clean hustle. So I was given this name. I really wasn't. It ain't like I named myself G Money. You know what I'm saying? They put a stamp on me because I'm certified hustler.
Hey, man, stick your chest out, man.
You know
I like
saying?
it, man. He said, hold on, man. Let me correct you, man. He said, I was given this name.
I was given this name. It ain't like I named myself. I mean, back in the day, they was calling me G-Man.
Hey, man.
G-Man, so.
Right, I feel bad because I gave myself a Calico name, man. I'll get somebody to name me. All right, man. So listen, bro, you born and raised in Orlando, Florida, right?
Right.
All right, man. So you got to tell us, man, what hood in Orlando you represent?
Man, I'm really cross town. I really grew up cross town. Right. But, you know, we jumped around. So, but cross town is really where we, Richmond Heights, Richmond Heights. I was born, like I said, when I was a little boy. We stayed in Richmond Heights, right on Liston Court.
All right.
So, You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Richmond Heights, you know what I'm saying? Richmond Heights. So you know, that's where I started. Then we moved across town. We did our thing. So, you know, I
Okay.
just
Okay.
been holding the city down, doing what I do, man.
All right, man. No problem with that, man. Yo, so while we representing, man, and we shouting out, tell us one thing you give Orlando credit for.
Well, I mean, I give Orlando credit for supporting, you know what I'm saying, supporting a lot of these local local talent guys that's, you know, really trying to do their thing, because no matter what, you know what I'm saying, Orlando is supportive
Okay.
in a lot of these new jacks. So, you know what I'm saying? So I give them a thumbs up on the supportive end.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it.
Mhm.
Hey, man, so right now we got you in here, man, and we interviewing you, man. I'm thinking about the CD spot. I'm thinking
Yeah.
about Miami Sounds, the Magic Mall. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? I want
right.
to ask you, man, how did all of this come about?
Well, I mean, like I said, I some more guys, you know, shout out to my boy Clay D. You know, some more guys had it. And then when I came by, I saw a bigger vision in it. And I basically walked in there and I said, I want this. And I basically, you know, 2 months later, I came back and got with my man Chuck, and we really pumped it. But it to me, it was an outlet for the artists, because what I was doing when I had the CD spot, I came in there. I was the number one CD guy in the city. You know what I'm saying? But it was a spot that I bought all the artists. I bought Birdman. I bought Lil Wayne. I bought BG, Juvenile. All those guys came and signed autographs in the CD spot.
Yeah.
So I was already bringing all the biggest concerts there was. So therefore, if I got them in town, I might as well bring them by the CD spot. So the CD spot was really used to bring the artists, like an outlet to sign autographs, where the people can interact with the artists that day. So that, you know, and it became you know, it became like the most popping spot, because all the artists that I bought came through the CD spot.
Yeah, man, and that was genius too, man, because I know personally, man, I used to be able to come up in there and get local artists music, man. You said like I don't know if it was consignment or whatever it was, but I know I used to be able to go in there and like I remember Bryant going in there buying Grill album, man, from Sanford and artists like that, just going in there, and that was like the spot to go. I ain't have to fish around all over town. It was right there. So man, that was genius, man. What you
CD
did.
spot, man, was I mean, if I had to really think back, I give thumbs up. I salute to the CD spot, because I was making so much money at the CD spot. I was walking up out of there with two guns. You know what I'm saying? Because I always thought, like, you know what I'm saying, I had that thought like, man, I might get robbed. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just so much income coming through coming through at that CD spot. And it was like day-to-day money. You know what I'm saying? We opened Wednesday, we went all the way to Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So 5 days out of that week, it was like money. You know what I'm saying? So
the CD spot. Hey man, for y'all, listen, man. In case you've been under a rock, man, I want you, tell them who you are and tell them about your work. You know what I'm saying? For the people who don't know.
Well, I'm G Money. I mean, straight up. I mean, like I said, there's Mickey Mouse, there's Universal, and then there's G Money. You know what I'm saying? So when you come straight up, when you come to this city, like I told you, in that order, in case y'all missed it, there's Mickey Mouse, there's Universal, and then there's G Money. And then of course there's Willie C and Pat. You know what I'm saying? Right, exactly. So in that order, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing my thing. I don't, like I said, there's a difference between boasting and bragging. I don't brag, I boast, because you know what I'm saying. I don't know a cat in the game that's been here in Orlando, you know what I'm saying? And I got receipts. You know, that's been as far as promotion, you know, on the promotion end. And I strive a lot to the promotion. I don't know a cat that has done as much as myself. You know what I'm saying?
Man, when you say that, man, I hear that, man.
Right.
I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna go with, I've had losses, you know what I'm saying? I've had wins, but what I'm saying is a cat that had done as much as and the only cat that I think in the game that even come close to me and well, he's still doing it is Dog Man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Dog Man is the only cat, you know what I'm saying, that I say the cat has been doing his thing from day one, and he's still doing his thing. So
what about a collaboration? G Money, Dog Man together.
We done that, you know what I'm saying? We done that, and like I said, some people, you know, like I said, it's best to stay on your side. I mean, but you know what I'm saying? All jokes aside, me and Dog Man, we done a big thing on Lee Road where we done. It was Juvenile, Gucci, Webby, and somebody else. I don't know if you remember that, Willie C. It was 4 artists. It was right down Lee Road. It was back in the days, but it was Juvenile, Gucci. I think I want to say Jeezy, but it was four the baddest artists. And then we also, me and Dog Man, done when Gucci got out and came home. You know, some of this stuff, some of y'all younger cats might not remember, because when Gucci got out and came home, man, it was a movie. I mean, and we done that at it's a big club out there on International called the White Castle. And it was probably 4,000 people in there. People passing out in the club. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So.
Hey, man. Well, listen, man, you satisfied my question, bro. Like, I don't even want to hear no more, man.
Right.
Like,
I'm just saying.
If you don't get it by now, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And them just some of the things. Like I said, we done. So you know, we done the collabos, and it done been humongous. You know what I'm saying?
Man. So let's talk about you as a promoter for a minute, right? How'd you get started doing that?
Oh man, I've been promoting ever since I was 16, man. I mean, really, and I used to do the big games that Jones and Evans back then used to play each other as a big rivalry, and then so I started promoting in a little building like the community center, hold about 100 people, and ever since then I took off. You know what I'm saying? From promoting that little building, that little building in Griffin Park, with a whole about 100 people. Then I just took the game to the next step, which was, I done Firestone. I ran Firestone Super Sunday for like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So we had the #1 Super Sunday that was running in the city for like 5 long years. So I mean, you know, the promotion, I just kept going, and really never really stopped. But you know, now that I'm older, out of the, you know, I'm like an OG now. They calling me the OG of the city. So I'm just taking my thing and running with it.
For sure. I'm checking out here on Facebook right quick, man, on the live. See my man David Storm checking in, man. Shout out to David Storm,
man. You know what I'm saying? My dog, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
He doing big things, so.
I got a couple other people in here, man. They acting shot. They ain't dropping no comment. Y'all leave us a comment, man. Some likes, some shares, all that good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So, man, when you was doing the promoting thing, man, I remember personally, man, you bringing down artists. I remember we talked about Cash Money earlier. I remember you bringing down BG. Remember you bringing down Rick Ross, man. That was like the first time I ever seen Rick Ross.
Yeah.
You brought him to town. You know, the question that, you know, everybody always asks me, and I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, you get this a lot, is how you get these connections.
Well, I mean, shout out to one of my dudes that's still doing it, my man Coach. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I had an incident where Bone Crusher was big at one time, and Bone Crusher owed me some money. You know what I'm saying? They owed me $5,000 of my money back, and Bone Crusher, people wasn't giving me my money back, and when I went to searching around, some people were saying, "Hey man, you need to get in touch with this dude named Coach.
Yeah.
He can go get your money back." And ever since then, when I met Coach, you know, this guy went and got me my money back, and me and him been like brothers since then. We talk every day on the phone, but that because Coach, you know, he runs he's running Plies, he runs Kodak Black, he you know, he run a lot of different artists, Lil Wayne. So Coach has been he's been my main man as far as the connection, because when I would get some of these artists, I remember when Future got big. When Future got big, everybody in the city was saying they had Future. I was sitting back saying, I got him. You know what I'm saying? I got him. I ain't worried about it. Mm-hmm. And just to show I had Future. Same thing with Gucci. You know what I'm saying? When these other cats was running around here thinking they had Gucci, I was just sitting back saying, okay, I'm going to let them think they got Gucci, because I had the major connect. You know what I'm saying? I had the major connect, and with me having the major connect, it connected the dots all the way with every artist right now. I mean, so we still doing things. I mean, we just ran this thing with Boss Man D-Lo. You know what I'm saying? We got a few things with the NBA YoungBoy that Coach, you know what I'm saying, that through Coach, I'm connected on that end. So it's a lot of stuff I owe number straight shots out to my man Coach.
For sure, man. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Coach. Yeah, man. Hey, before we get into this next question, man, I'm gonna let the people kind of get a preview of something you got going on. So we're gonna play this, man, and then we're gonna come right back to this question. I'm gonna pick your brain, bro, all night long. I got questions
do it,
for days,
man. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I got answers for days.
All right, check out G Money. What you got going on right here.
Birthday bash.
New Signature is the place. Friday, October 31st. Doors open at 8:30 p.m.
Birthday bash.
Hello. All right. So we know that when people talk about District 5, they like to talk about investment and development. So the question that I have, the first question is, how will you ensure that these new development plans in District 5 protect longstanding residents from being displaced and allow former residents to be able to return and build in the district? How do we make sure that development is for us? That's for Commissioner Hill.
Thank you, Sheena, for that answer. It isn't how, it's how we'll continue to. Because I have always made sure that when there's contracts being made, that there was a community component attached to it. Whether there was development, and also here in the Paramore area downtown where much of the development is happening, there is a component in this new plan from the West Courts all the way to the Camping World Stadium, where there has to be a certain percentage of investment. Now, and there is a community plan where local businesses, those here in the Paramore area that resided here and had businesses, that they will also be a priority. There's also up to $350,000 that has been put into the CRA for small business development to build out. And if you are a minority, you get an additional 40%. There are some folks in here that has been able to take advantage of that. There's me.
Did podcasting come natural for you?
Okay, well, I mean, that's a good question. I mean, like I said, the podcasting is something like, the reason why I'm the #1 podcaster in the game right now, as far as a lot of these podcasters, because I started with the TV, the TV aspect.
Yeah.
So it's really the same thing. It's the same thing. I mean, really, from the TV show that I was doing called Word on the Street,
Yeah.
and I was on a cable network. So
Yeah.
so therefore, then a lot of people out here that's hollering podcasts. Really, when you doing it on the video, you really not doing a podcast. You're doing a webcam, but
Yeah.
podcast is really like audio, you know what I'm saying, and then back uploading it. So
Yeah.
but a lot of these people just podcast. They want to call it podcasting, but they doing a webcam.
Right.
And like I said, I was doing the TV show back in the days when oh man, my girl, what's the one running the radio station? Would it see the girl? What's her name? 94.5. I gotta give her a big shout out. Huh?
To my Don.
Not Don.
Niecy.
Huh?
Niecy.
Nisa D. You know what I'm saying? Nisa D was one of the first ones with the TV show that I can remember in the city. And then I backed it up, and I was on a Bright House, Bright House cable. So we started out with a show every Monday. You know what I'm saying? So that with me doing that show, all I was doing was interviewing cats like yourself, interviewing local artists, and we took it to another level because the show become like number one. And that was back in the day. So now when I'm podcasting, it's the same thing, because if you look at my podcast, it's like looking at a damn show, because I'm a talk a little bit, then next thing you know, a commercial gonna come on. You know what I'm saying? So
you got your thing together,
right.
Man.
So people be looking at my shit like, damn, how the hell you doing this? So
we gotta watch our language on the show, man.
My bad.
But you right though, absolutely, man. I checked out Word on the Street, man. It's definitely an upgrade from when you was doing Bright House.
Right.
You're doing your thing on the internet now, and it's just kind of like that's where we are.
Right. It's new day and time. You're right.
Yeah, it make more sense. And so I want to ask you, is it more money doing it like the podcast style versus when you was on cable TV?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's more money because actually I get a chance to make money on the sponsor side. When I go to a commercial, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting paid basically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The commercial pays me, and then now that we've got numbers, I'm starting to get YouTube money. I'm starting to get Facebook money. So therefore it's a combination of money now. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it ain't where I want it to be, but it's coming.
It's coming, man.
It's coming.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen, because I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, you can, charge artists or people, for airtime and stuff. Like, once you build your brand up like that, like how you got your stuff moving, it's sought after, what I'm saying?
Right.
Supply and demand. So, hey, man, I want to be on the show.
Right.
Hey, you can be on the show.
Exactly.
And
it's funny that you say that, because like I say, I have a lot of rappers, all of them I want to get on your show, But I done it so much when I was doing Word on the Street on the TV show.
Right.
So I just been shying away from it right now. And maybe I may go back to it, but right now we having fun with the political. We talking trash right now. You know what I'm saying? We having fun all over the board right now. So
yeah, man. I definitely wanted to get into some of that, man. So
as a matter of fact, we want to have you on the show as well, because
you know
what I'm saying? Exactly. So we
gonna be able to see if you up in that thing.
Right. No, we gonna definitely and see. My podcast is a little different than than a lot of these cats, because like I said, you could be here. And you know what I'm saying, I'm at the studio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you could do yours wherever you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, And I done had people, you know, in California be all on my show,
Yeah.
you know,
Hey, don't
because
mention California too much, man. We
yeah,
get
my
them
man,
calls.
exactly.
They listening in California right now, man. You know. My man slid that in there, boy. He was like, hey, listen, you know what we started, right?
Yeah, exactly. He definitely threw that in there.
Oh, shoot.
But yeah.
Hey, man, so, hey, but, yo, describe Word on the Streets for a person who may have never heard it yet.
Right. I mean, basically, like I say, Word on the Street is going back to Mickey Mouse Universal. Mickey Mouse Universal, then there's Word on the Street. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to know the entertainment, you want to know what's going on, you want to know the latest in pretty much everything that's in the business, is Word on the Streets. Word on the Streets, you know, is basically everything, you know, because it's developed as a, you know, entertainment, sports, a little everything, gospel. We ain't political. You know what I'm saying? We cover all grounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's in life. If you go out there in life, you know what I'm saying, every ground must be covered. So
Yeah.
Word on the Streets covers all grounds.
Yeah, man. What's like the most memorable guest that you've had on the show so far, since you're doing it like podcast style?
Most memorable. Oh man, I'm gonna go with probably David Banner, man. You know what I'm saying? David Banner is a dude that's so educated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and what he doing, man. And you know, people don't really realize the what his cat really come from. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Mississippi,
Yeah.
and you know, like I say, he it's history behind it. You know what I'm saying? It's history behind him because, you know, I was able to go and see how he really started and really came up, and you know, so that is one of the most, I'm gonna say, memorable, you know, guys that I done, and I done said David Banner. Sometimes some cats don't know about David Banner.
Hey man, listen, I had the privilege to interview him myself, and I got a lot of family from Mississippi too. You know what I'm saying? But did he talk to you about eating healthy?
Yeah,
man, he was on that on my show.
right,
man.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
but I done had a guest that don't even know about David Banner. Yeah, it was like
One of them, what we call Gen X.
But you'll be surprised though. I mean, you know, because you know, I think David Banner do some different roles in his movie. Don't he? He not a younger cat may miss him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you too into the NBA young boys or something like that, you might miss.
Right, there you go.
You might say, who is, you know, who is that?
Yeah.
But the cat is brilliant, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Akon as well. So Akon took me, you know, on a lot of different things. He had me to fly. He flew me out to Vegas and for a few of his shows. So Akon has been another guest that's been, I'm gonna say, I salute.
So you say those two, David Banner, Akon, being your favorite episodes?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, man. How long you been starting it up as the podcast? Like, cause you took a break from the cable TV.
Right.
And then Word on the Streets went on a break for a while, and then you picked it up. So how long you been doing it?
We've been back right now. I'm gonna say about a year and a half. I'm gonna go with about a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just coming back, podcasting. You know, we ain't really went nowhere, but the podcasting is what I'm gonna say, because I jumped on a few different episodes. We done one with my buddy. We was smoking cigars, and we called it Cocktails and Cigars with my boy Doc. So we jumped on different episodes, and as far as the podcasting, but me podcasting Word on the Street by myself is basically about a year and a half back up and running.
And you do Word on the Street by yourself. Never no idea to have maybe a co-host or anything like that.
Well, I'm always having co-hosts. Shout out to my boy Bugatti. Shout out to Stephanie. You know, I have a few people area